These two young women probably never expected snowfall to arrive so suddenly. Luckily, the snow was soft as a pillow and no one was hurt. He just wanted to clear some snow from the roof, but ended up creating a mini avalanche. This man certainly didn't expect his morning to start with a sudden fall into a hole. Thankfully, he climbed out safely without injury. Who says treadmills are only for people? The operator of this crane must have slept through the safety training session. An empty house in Rodanthe, North Carolina collapsed as if it had worked too hard all day and couldn't take it anymore. A building in Miami suddenly collapsed, nearly hitting a passing car, a heart-stopping moment caught on camera. Watch this terrifying moment when a massive 7.1 magnitude earthquake shook Nepal, causing streets to tremble, vehicles to lose balance, and chaos to unfold, showing the raw power of nature. The capital of Thailand shook after the earthquake. Perhaps this building had had enough of the shaking and decided to rest. Firefighters captured the sky over Australia, turning orange as if the world was painted by the bushfires of 2019-2020. Everyone scattered like they'd just seen an uninvited guest, a bull charging down the hill. A massive sinkhole in Port Richmond, Philadelphia was big enough to swallow an SUV. One Chevy sank while another car teetered on the edge. This man probably saw the sinkhole, but thought, never mind, life's bad enough already. The calls of these birds are unique. Do you know what kind they are? The heat in California even made a black bear want to relax in someone's hot tub. A bear wandered into the yard, sending a group of Minnesota teens running for their lives. Would you run or grab your phone to film? The moment he tilted the camera up made me laugh. But was that supermoon actually a super illusion?
Wow. That was sweet.
Thousands of fish were dropped from a small airplane, as if on a no-luggage flight, landing safely without harm. Have you ever seen a flying fish? This family never thought their trip through the wildlife park would have such a special guest. Surrounded by friendly dolphins riding waves and wagging tails, this is a moment you wish could last forever. The coffee wasn't even cool yet when the ground began shaking. In seconds, customers in a Vanuatu cafe rushed to safety. Pancake ice forms in cold conditions on large bodies of water when strong waves prevent a single solid sheet from forming. On a wet night, a car suddenly plunged into a water-filled sinkhole. Always slow down and watch the road. Some dangers aren't visible in advance. The driver swam to safety, but the car was nearly destroyed, likely due to erosion and heavy load pressure. Video captured his narrow escape just inches away from disaster. Sadly, the car couldn't be saved.
That there, as you can
A giant snake was found hiding in an Australian office. What would you do if you saw it? Comment below. Dark clouds swallowed the sunlight, signaling a storm's arrival, both terrifying and breathtaking. In the middle of a violent storm, a Nebraska roof was ripped away like paper in the wind. In raging floodwaters, a car balanced as if hanging by a thread. Watch the waves from a safe distance. Surfing passion should never turn into danger. Nature is grand, but unforgiving to carelessness. Storm winds tore apart an unfinished house like a toy. Wood and steel crashed down. Nature always has the final say. From underground water burst upward like a waterfall. Texas streets were quickly shut down after a giant pipeline rupture. Red flames and black smoke consumed homes in Boulder, a reminder that strong winds can turn a small fire into a nightmare. This seal must not have read the thin ice warning before breaking through the ice in Glacier Bay, Alaska. A boy turned his basketball shot into magic, sending the ball through 3 hoops without changing a single move. Towering human pyramids rose toward the sky in Villafranca del Penedès, powered by cheers, a true display of unity and teamwork. One slip while vlogging at the beach sent sunglasses into the water, and the loyal GoPro followed. Travel always hides surprises behind a smile. Climate change not only warms the planet, but also skews green sea turtle gender. Hotter sand means more females and fewer males. In a small town, Spider-Man wasn't climbing walls, he was herding cows and buffalo. Even superheroes have everyday chores. Zoos don't just hold children's laughter, they also hold love stories that surprise visitors. Eyes half closed, soaking in the golden sun. Would you like a day of pure relaxation like this? The tour boat seemed to follow its special captain. Would you like to be led by dolphins? Always locate emergency exits in public spaces. You never know when trouble may strike. This is why you should never try to cross flooded or damaged areas. In minutes, the coastal area was underwater. Have you ever witnessed such power? Comment 1 for yes or for no. A warm outdoor dinner suddenly turned into an unplanned snow party as snow from the roof buried the table. When traveling in snowy mountains, always plan your escape route to avoid surprises like this. Always keep a safe speed and watch the road ahead. An unlucky car got stuck in a small sinkhole it created. Sometimes even parking lots have unwanted plot twists.
Cara, tá puxando terra lá, ó.
A pedestrian barely escaped death. This is why we must always be aware of our surroundings, even on sidewalks. One car disappeared into a hole while others were quickly moved away. Always stay clear of areas showing signs of collapse. Safety must come first, even during the happiest festivals.
my God. Cuz that is a tornado. Like 2 football fields. Oh my. What the? Cuz. Well, to be honest.
In a fierce storm, giant turbine blades spun wildly, almost tearing through the sky. This incident reminds us how vital infrastructure maintenance is for public safety. A simple roof repair turned into a sky rescue mission. 2 junior rescue teams tried their best, but failed, forcing the man to jump safely.
Oh, no way.
Viewers were stunned when a car drove into floodwaters in southeast Texas, reckless, or just a moment of poor judgment.
Okay, she is out of her car, and there are some people walking over to help her right now. So she is okay. That is the important part. Her car.
This shows the eerie stillness before a tornado strikes. Off the California coast, a giant yet gentle visitor appeared.
Whoa! Whoa!
A rescue training session on Valunaraju Mountain in Peru turned chaotic nature is full of surprises. Snow covered the campus of Jinan University, turning it into a battlefield for hundreds. Winter feels warmer when people laugh together. Not on a canvas, but Van Gogh's Starry Night, recreated with dominoes, each piece falling into a living picture. A sparkling ring was presented during a daring extreme sports proposal. Perhaps the most thrilling you have ever seen. Not just a pool jump, but a fiery leap. Would you try this hot and cold challenge? A young woman struggled to keep her balance, making everyone laugh. Sometimes the behind the scenes is the best part. Oh, nothing feels better than this after a long, hard day. Just seconds later, this car could have been swept into floodwaters in Utah, a breath-holding escape. On the mighty Alps, heavy rain created a debris flow roaring down like a hunting beast. A storm swirled over Dallas, focusing all its force on one car. The pressure was unbelievable. Everything on the road was swept away by the flood's raw power. Nature always warns us not to be careless in storms. Nature always finds a way to surprise us, doesn't it? A young woman struggled to keep her balance, making everyone laugh. Sometimes the behind the scenes is the best part. Flash floods submerged a village in the Himalayas of India, a devastating natural disaster, leaving people to face unforeseen destruction.
Why is this so? I feel like there's never been like that.
No, river in southern France. Thank you for watching to the end. If you enjoyed these incredible moments, please like and subscribe so you won't miss the next amazing story from Incredible Moments.